I understand my why. I understand my purpose. I understand my passion. And I know that no matter what, every single person of greatness, including Jesus Christ, no matter what they've tried to do for the good, everyone in the background has always tried to beat them down, take them out.
Yo, Big D in the house, baby. Relentless execution, you already know. This is for the dream chasers, the grinders, the doers. Let's get it. Relentless execution, we don't ever stop. Climbing to the top, we rise like a rocket. Big D's the name, yeah, I'm running the game. From the ground up, now they all know the name. Big D.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Big D Podcast. This is episode 34. Today we're going to talk about this is why you're still stuck. So hey guys, a special announcement. This is the last time I'm going to be announcing this. This event literally is tomorrow, June 24th, 5 p.m., seven-figure Blueprint Syndicate. I'm going to tell you right now, this is not a seminar. This is not a motivational rally. This is a room full of serious operators, serious business owners who are going to get the blueprint to go out there and scale their businesses, lock in discipline, kill distractions, and build unstoppable momentum. You tried running your business the way you wanted to, but understand that you have to execute like a champion. And if you want to be at a champion level, then this event is for you. It's the last announcement to this event. The tickets are actually sold out. But if you hear this message and you want to come to the event, shoot me a DM and I will get you locked in at this event. 5 o'clock in the Trenton, New Jersey area. If you haven't locked in, now is your chance. We got a couple seats left that we can get some people into due to overspace and overcrowding in the room. We allowed ourselves to have a few extra seats, but this event is officially sold out. So hit me up with a DM and I'll make sure that I lock you into this event. Now, the Big D Podcast, we focus on three things. First thing we focus on is wealth. That's building financial power and sustainable success. The second thing that we focus on is freedom, gaining control over your time, your choices, and your future. And the third thing that we focus on is relentless execution, allowing yourself to take massive action, overcome the obstacles in your life, and make things happen without any excuses. So we'll dive right into today's episode. Why do people stay stuck is always the biggest question. Well, it's not the talent. It's not the time. It's not the lack of opportunity. So what is it? Most people are more committed to their excuses than they are to their potential. They stay addicted to struggle because it's familiar in their life and they understand how to kind of fade through it. And they surround themselves with people who validate their comfort zone, validate staying okay and not growing to their best. This is the real reason why people stay stuck in life. Your life is your fault. Pretty hard pill to swallow, isn't it? You hate your job, but you chose it. You hate all the habits in your life that are draining your energy, but you've built them. You hate the people around you, but you keep them around you. Life should feel uncomfortable if this is the way that you're living. But you shouldn't feel uncomfortable if you're building and empowering yourself, surrounding yourself with the right people, the right opportunities, and giving yourself the right energy. It's all your fault living the way you're living. But the good news is that you can fix it. So let's get real. If you wake up every day and you're feeling behind, you feel like you're just not getting the results, you feel like it's the same thing over and over again, and you're not allowed to execute, you're not allowed to be your best self because you're stuck in this routine that's literally draining your energy, draining your life, and not giving you the results you deserve, you need to start taking some different actions. You talk about big goals, but you take small actions in your life. You binge content looking for answers instead of creating solutions, looking for a YouTube video, looking for a TikTok post, looking for an Instagram post, whatever it is, looking for the answer. The answer lies within by just executing in the place where you need to execute and doing the things that you know you need to do, but you're simply avoiding. You're looking for an easier way. Someone calls you out, you hate it. This right now episode might be calling you out. And you're like, oh, he's not talking about me. But the truth is if you feel it, I probably am. And understand something, that it's not a mirror. This is not a mirror for you to look in. Because at the end of the day, like if this were a mirror for the majority of people, it would sting, it would hurt. The reflection would hurt them and it would impact them. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help you open up to be your absolute best and be in that place where you can execute relentlessly. If you're tired of carrying the weight of your own indecisions, when are you going to change? If you're frustrated because the things that you're doing continue to keep you down, but you know that you're capable of more, but what's helping you become your best, or what's holding you back because you're breaking promises to yourself and you're not executing? Let that sting for a minute. Let that sink in for a minute, because at the end of the day, the results you're getting are a direct reflection to everything that you're putting into your execution. So if you're putting excuses and blame in, you're not getting what you deserve. But if you're really putting the time in, if you're really driving what it is that's going to give you the results, then oftentimes you are getting the results. Let's start rebuilding this. But first thing we have to do is we have to rebuild you from the inside out. Understand something. Stop outsourcing responsibility. Whatever it is that needs to get done by you. Nobody's coming to motivate you. Nobody's going to motivate you enough. You have to own every choice that you make, and every opportunity that you miss and every lazy move is because of what you are doing or not doing. You have to audit your circle. Your future is in the hands of the 5 closest people. I know you've heard it time and time again. You are a direct reflection to the 5 closest people you surround yourself with. That is so, so true. Are these people building you? Are they sharpening you? Are they challenging you? If not, you need to cut them out and distance yourself from them, because they are toxic people who are not allowing you to grow, whether you want to like it or not, admit it or not, see it or not. This is the truth. You have to create hard non-negotiables in your life. Your wake-up time, your workout, your business execution. You don't need a coach to tell you to stop hitting the snooze button. You need to tell yourself that. You need to become the person who doesn't break their own rules. A person who executes and understands that every single decision you make is going to be a direct reflection to the results that you get. You need to build your pain into power. Every single L that you get, every single L that you've taken, that's good. This is something that's part of your story. Don't live on it. Don't dwell on it. Don't carry on. Who cares? It's something that's going to make you bigger. That's your ammunition. You should be learning from it and using it and not hiding from it. You should be moving in silence. Let your results speak for themselves. How many people do you know out there that talk a big game, blah, 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 blah. They're going to do this, they're going to do that, blah, blah, blah. And they fucking shoot the shit about all this stuff they're going to do, but they never even show up. You look like an asshole. At the end of the day, execute, keep whatever it is that you're doing in silence, and let the results that you're getting from the work that you're putting in literally create your success. How many people do you know that maybe you haven't seen in a long time that chose to maybe lose some weight, start working out? You haven't seen them in a year or two. Now you see them, they look great. Wow. They're not promoting it all over social media. They're not making it, something that everyone needs to know about. They're doing it for themselves. They're not doing it for the clout. And when you start doing things for yourself and you start changing the routines and the things that you're doing and start executing in the areas that you know you need to execute in, everyone's going to start seeing the results based on the way you're showing up, based on the things that you're doing, and based on what they're seeing. You don't have to go out there and challenge yourself to tell everybody your every move. So move in silence and allow yourself to know that you don't need to post every step. Success is loud. It's loud enough. And let them see something that becomes unrecognizable from where they saw you before, what you were doing before, or the space you were in before. If you're still stuck at this point of your life, I understand. A lot of people are. I coach people, they're stuck, and I get it. But understand that there's no shame in starting over. You have the opportunity every single day that you wake up to start over, be a new you, execute, and forget about what happened yesterday. Yesterday was over last night. There's nothing we can do to change it. But if you dwell on it, it's going to carry into today, and you're going to get the same results, same excuse, same sorrow that you've been dwelling on for the past. There's only shame in staying the same and doing the same things and being in the same spot 1 year from today. That's where the shame lies. Trust me, I've been broken. So if you're going through it, I've been through it. I'm still going through it. I go through it every day. I got to grow through all the patterns in my life and all the situations in my life. If you've been betrayed, I've been betrayed. If you've had lawsuits, I've had lawsuits. I've had things literally crush me and try to take me out, but I wouldn't allow them to take me out. I have one simple rule in my life. You can knock me down, but you will never knock me out. So things in life will knock you down. They will knock you to your knees. But the moment you surrender, the moment you give up, the moment you feel like the pressure is just more than you ever wanted to have, is the moment that life starts kicking the shit out of you more and more and more, because you're not picking up your pants and putting them on, lacing up your boots and just going after it. I've been through moments that most people that I know would quit, but I'm not going to quit. I understand my why. I understand my purpose. I understand my passion. And I know that no matter what, every single person of greatness, including Jesus Christ, no matter what they've tried to do for the good, everyone in the background has always tried to beat them down, take them out. It's just the way it is. If you want to roll with mediocrity, nobody's going to give a shit. They're not going to talk about you. They're not going to try and take you out. They're not going to be upset with what you're doing because you're not doing anything. You're doing the same shit they're doing. But once you change, once you become result driven, and once things start patternizing in your life and you start getting results that maybe other people aren't willing to fight for, you watch. You're going to be the black sheep. You're going to be the one who changed. You're going to be the one who's now different. But you're different for a reason. You're different for your purpose. You're different for your passion. Understand something. No matter what happened in my life, guess what? I'm still here. I'm still building. I'm still winning, no matter what. Why? Just like I explained, I've set a standard in my life that I don't negotiate with my potential. I know that there's going to be bullets shot, guns drawn, people trying to stomp all over me, and it's just something that I'm going to have to actively have for the rest of my life, be a part of my life, if I'm willing to go out there and fight the fight to be my absolute best. So understand that you're not broken. You're just distracted. You're worried about everything and everybody else and all these other things, and you're being too soft on yourself. You need to be harder on yourself to change, to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. When is enough enough? That needs to end today. Stop being soft. The truth is that you're one decision away from becoming the exact version of yourself that you're supposed to be, the exact person that you're supposed to be. One decision. Imagine you just stop making excuses. Stop blaming other people. Stop blaming situations. Became accountable. And understand that one excuse away from staying the same as well. So this podcast is going to be over in a few minutes. You've listened to it. Something was impactful. But if you continue to do the things you're doing, you're going to seek the same results that you're getting. This has to hit home. It has to hurt. And you have to understand that it's not about being motivated. It's about your identity. It's about who you are and who you want people to remember you by. What do you want to become? You have one life, one chance to live. You never know when your last day is. Starting now, you need to execute relentlessly and understand that you have to align your actions with the person who you want to and believe you can become. So I want you to understand that if you're ready to control your life and build something real, you have to stop making excuses. You have to start putting things in your life that are going to be working towards the goals that you're trying to drive. I created a 7-day challenge on my website. This helps people when they're stuck. It's literally a free resource. Go on my website, 7-day challenge. It's at the top of the banner on my website. Click it, register. You're going to get 7 emails. These emails specifically go through scenarios day in and day out, different things that you need to change to be your absolute best. If you need some coaching, I've been coaching. You know, this is a big downfall in people's lives. People don't think they need a coach. I'm a coach. I have a coach. My coach has a coach. And throughout the seasons of my life over the last 26 years, I've realized that every single person who's been successful didn't do it alone. They did it with a team of people, and they did it with somebody helping and guiding them, whether they paid them for advice once in a while, whether they spent an entire year with them, whatever it was. Day in and day out, they executed and they did what they had to do, but they allowed other people to help them, to guide them, and to show them by being vulnerable about where they're messing up, where they're falling short, and allowing somebody else to correct them instead of walking around with all this pride. So also on intrepidusmovement.com, I interview a lot of business owners, a lot of people of significance. Me and my partner, I'm a co-host on that podcast. So many different stories, so many different examples of how people literally overcame fear, became their best, used adversity to challenge themselves. Just like I'm wearing right here, Life Out There Apparel. Mark, I mean, this guy has been through so much heartbreak, so much resentment, so much betrayal, so many different things happening in his life. He didn't allow it to go out there and execute his goal, execute his dream. He uses all these situations in his life to fuel exactly what his dream is and get after it. I spent some personal time with Mark, and just to know like what he's been through, what he's going through, the situations in his life, most of you would have crumbled by now. So he uses real day, real life examples, creates a line of clothing every single month. He has a new month launch, and he uses something as an example that's either hit him, hit someone he knows, or whatever it is, something that's impactful. He's got a real movement here with changing lives with apparel and allowing to share stories through t-shirts, hats, whatever else he releases. So what I can tell you is that this is the last time you're going to be able to get to this event. 7-Figure Blueprint Syndicate is tomorrow. If you want to get on this event, you're listening to this podcast, listening to this Spotify, okay? Just understand that if you shoot me a DM, I will get you in. We literally are sold out. Your hope for 2025 is still there. It's still alive. You might just need a couple adjustments to help you to get where you want to be. You deserve to make this your year. June 24th, which is tomorrow, 5 p.m., 7-Figure Blueprint Syndicate. This is going to be your tactical playbook to go out there and execute by systems, processing, building the right cultures and teams, and being able to be in the right mindset to take your business to a 5-10x situation where you deserve to be. So there's no fluff. There's no BS at this event. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be 2 of the most impactful hours that you've probably ever spent in front of some business owners. So my final words here, guys, are this. Comfort is a killer, but your progress is a choice. You have the ability to choose if you want to move forward or if you're going to stay the same. If you're comfortable, I'm going to tell you right now, you are not happy with the results you're getting in your life. If you look back 10, 15 years ago, I guarantee you had different goals, different passions, different dreams than the ones that you're living right now. But how do you change that? How do you make yourself better? How do you be your absolute best and show up your absolute best? Well, you got to give up the bullshit stories that you let yourself believe day in and day out and start executing in a way that you can start moving towards your goal and moving towards the place that you deserve to be without any excuses. Somebody's counting on you, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your children, whether it's your family, whether it's your coworker, whoever it is. There's somebody who's counting on you to go out there and start changing and becoming that person who starts progressing through life. Living a mediocre life is not a life of satisfaction. I often say, listen, we're born one day, we die one day. We never know when those days are. But that dash in between those 2 days, are the impact that we make on this world and on this life. When you arrive, you meet Jesus for the first time. Do you want him to say, hey, I put it all in front of you. I laid it all out. I gave you all these opportunities and you blew it? Or do you want him to say, hey, like when I show up, Dan, listen, you literally blew the lid off of this thing. I put out a map. You followed it. Not only did you follow it, but you executed so far beyond it. I'm super proud of you. I want to be someone who shows up day in and day out, giving my absolute best, my absolute all, because I don't know what tomorrow brings. But I do know that today I didn't fall short on the best I could be and the best I'm going to be, no matter what's going on in my life. So if you want excuses to lead you, you're not going to lead to the results that you deserve. You're going to stay in that spot. You're going to stay content, and you're not going to be able to go out there and live your best life and be your best self. So let today be that line in the sand where you're going to draw the line and you're going to tell yourself, no matter what, I'm going to move ahead today. You're going to help yourself go out there and be the person that you need to be and start executing, start changing things and changing habits, and understanding that the frustration has to be so deep, so aggravating, so agitating to know that you're capable of more, that you start doing more. And once you start seeing the results, because you create these daily things that you're doing to change and become your best, they start turning into a habit. You're going to be unrecognizable 6 months from today. Trust me, guys. Listen, I've been through it. I continue to go through it. But I know at the end of the day, my goals are my goals. And no matter what, I'm going after them. The only way you're knocking me out is by shooting me and killing me. Otherwise, I may drop to my knees, as I said before, but you're not knocking me out. So go out there, execute, do what you got to do, and make sure you draw that line in the sand and you say, today is the last day. I live a mediocre life. I'm going to build my pain into my power, and I'm going to be non-negotiable about what I deserve and where I'm going to go, and I'm going to let my silence be my silence, because I'm going to move through silence, and my results are going to speak to me for the next 6, 12, 24 months, whatever it is. I'll see you guys next episode.
Yo, Big D in the house, baby. Relentless execution, you already know. This is for the dream chasers, the grinders, the doers. Let's get it. Relentless execution, we don't ever stop. Climbing to the top, we rise like a rocket. Big D's the name, yeah, I'm running the game. From the ground up, now they all know the name. Big D. Started from the bottom, had a vision so clear. Building empires from the sweat and the tears. Serial entrepreneur, that's the brand I wear. In the game for the long haul, I'm always prepared. From the business to the podcast, always making moves. Every step calculated, never losing the groove. Study the greats, now I'm making my own rules. Success in my blood, ain't no way I'll lose. I got systems, got strategies, laid out the plan. Built a dynamic lifestyle, that's the Big D brand. Raised a family on vision, now I take a stand. Roadmap to success, it's in the palm of my hand. We're relentless execution, we don't ever stop. Climbing to the top, we